Hey, Mr. Sams.
Yeah.
You know, it's graduation day here in Woodland Park.
It is.
And so we're about to head to graduation.
We are. And so we're in my car here. We're going to drive down, but we figured this would be a good opportunity to utilize a nifty little tool that happens to be in my car.
What is that tool?
It's the carmometer.
The carmometer.
The carmometer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we should talk about the carmometer. So
Yeah.
what is it? What the heck is a carmometer?
It's a thermometer for my car.
Oh, I
It
see.
just tells you what it is outside. So when you're inside and the air conditioner's cranked and it's 108 when you're driving in LA. Or
Oh,
something.
you can see. So what's the temperature in the car?
Well, let's grab the camera. We'll find
okay.
out.
All right, I see.
Okay. See all the car seats? I have twins, by the way. That's why I have two car seats there, and that's for my son.
This is a really big car.
Oh, that's huge. We had to get a bigger car when we had twins.
Oh, I see. It looks like it's 59 degrees.
59 degrees outside.
That's pretty cold. It's
Yeah,
May
that's Fahrenheit.
22nd.
May 22nd, 59 degrees. Yeah, it's kind of overcast and it's rained all night and kind
Yeah.
of gross like that. Now, let's look at a couple other things in the car. Right above there, we have the mileage. That's my little trip counter, 195.2. That's how many miles I've driven.
That'd be like a quantitative measurement.
Yeah, that's how far I've driven since I got gas last time.
Yeah.
Over here we have RPMs, rotations per minute. That's how fast my engine is turning over.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's quantitative.
My gas gauge there, it's right on half.
That's kind of just qualitative.
Yeah, that's kind of qualitative.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't know how many gallons are in there. Now, I do because I know I have a 22-gallon tank. If it's half full, I've got 11 gallons in there, so I can do some mash.
Yeah. To probably one significant digit.
You're right. Now, there's some, the temperature of my engine, that says cold and hot.
Yeah.
So that's a qualitative measurement.
Yeah.
Okay. Over here, we've got my miles per hour.
Ooh, speed.
Yeah, so we have a unit divided by another unit.
Yeah,
okay?
so that's like distance.
Yeah, and then in the gray numbers there, I have km per h, kilometers per hour.
Oh, yeah. That's another measurement.
Yeah, it is. So I've got lots of measurements in the car that you don't really think about.
Yeah.
But there they are, and we're going to talk to you about them
In this
a little bit more in this lesson.
So we will see you. Let's just keep going and let's learn about it. So as you can see, we're going to talk about what's called the SI system.
Yes.
And
that's kind of redundant, actually, because the S and SI stands for system.
I know.
It's kind of like going to the ATM machine.
Why is the ATM machine going to the ATM? Oh,
because the M is machine.
There you
The
go.
automated teller machine.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to talk about dimensions, as we talked about in the little webcam thing here just before.
Yeah.
That we've got different quantities.
Yes.
Now, these are the kind of the basic quantities that are measured in the world.
Right.
Length. Now, in the SI system, the System International is what it's called. It's French, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's where the standards live. The standards live in Paris. The standard kilogram, the standard meter, they're made out of platinum, and they live in Paris somewhere.
Paris. All right. And then we've also, the symbol is the meter. Now, in the non-SI system, we can also measure length in other units.
Inches.
Inches, yeah.
Furlongs.
Furlongs.
I don't know, some other ones. Feet. Stuff
Feet,
like that. Yeah.
etc. So, by the way, on this table, you should copy this table down into your notes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're probably going to hit pause a couple of times.
Yep.
All right, volume's an interesting one. Volume, here's volume right here. And the SI system is actually called a cubic meter.
Yeah, it derives it from length.
Yeah, so actually volume's a strange one. It's not considered a fundamental quantity.
No, it's a complex.
It's a complex one. So the actual unit is meter cubed for volume.
Now, most often in chemistry land, though, we measure things in liters.
Yeah. So liters, which is an L. So that would be an example
and
of a non-SI.
often milliliters as well.
Also milliliters, which of course symbol is little m, big L.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
In mass, most of you this is kind of like the metric system. Maybe you learned that in elementary school or something like that. But it's a little bit different in that you've probably learned that the unit for mass is a gram. But in the SI system, the scientific system, it's actually a kilogram.
Right.
But
we still use grams.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other system, certainly grams is a non-SI system, but that's a G. I should say MS.
Yeah.
Okay. Or
pounds, sort of. Pounds is actually a measurement of weight versus mass, and we'll talk about the difference of that.
Symbol for pounds is LB, so it's kind of weird.
Yes, libras or something like that in Latin.
Yeah. And so
has to do with scales and being fair.
Yeah. Okay. Density is grams per centimeter cubed.
Yep.
And that's the density.
Centimeter.
Or cubic centimeter. Oh, there we go. And so grams per centimeter cubed. That's that's the SI
now,
system.
you can measure density in any unit of mass over any unit of volume.
How about pounds per foot cubed? There's a weird one.
Perfect.
So if I had 1 pound, or if I had 1 cubic foot of something, how much would it weigh?
Yeah.
Okay. And temperature is a weird one. It's something called the Kelvin system.
Yeah.
We're going to talk some more about that. You've probably heard of Celsius.
Uh-huh.
and that's degrees C,
Yep.
or you might have heard Fahrenheit.
And that's degrees F. Now notice there's no degree sign in front of the K for Kelvin.
Yeah.
It's not degrees Kelvin, it's just Kelvin.
Okay, and we've got some more time. We measure time oftentimes. The main unit is seconds, not minutes or hours.
Nope.
So a non-SI unit would be minutes or hours. Pressure is something called a Pascal. Okay, there's also ones, we're going to also use one thing called ATMs, or millimeters of mercury.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that, much later in the year. So
ATMs, it stands for atmospheres.
Yeah, like 1 atmosphere of pressure would be the pressure at sea level.
Yep.
We live at high altitude. If you are our student, then you know that. The atmospheric pressure here in the park is about 0.75 atmospheres.
Yeah, so roughly 3/4 of that what it is at sea level.
Yeah.
That what it is. That's why I don't teach English.
We're going folk today.
Yeah.
All right, this is the 4th podcast in a row. All right, joules.
Yeah.
Joules is
That's
energy.
You
Yeah.
also measure that in calories.
Yeah. Oh, I said energy. I should say calories here. That's right.
Yeah.
Calories. Yeah, I had my vitamin water. Actually, right
Yeah.
here, my vitamin water says it has. I don't know what it says. It's got some calories in it. 10 calories.
10 calories?
10 calories.
So that's actually a kilocalories. That's actually 10,000 calories.
There you
Mr.
go.
Bergman.
I know, but that's actually a very small amount. So, an amount. This is an interesting one. This is a very, very important unit in chemistry land.
Yeah.
We're going to learn about something called the mole. And oddly, the unit for mole, or the symbol for mole, is little
mole.
m, little o, little l. You don't put
Mole.
the e. You just drop the e, because I guess we're lazy.
We're lazy.
We can't use an m, because that's a meter.
Yeah.
So
We put mole. Now,
you
other
do
qual-
ML,
other- yeah, we could do ML, but that's milliliters.
milliliters, yeah.
So that's mole. Other amounts that you have commonly encountered would be like a dozen.
yeah.
Or a ream, like a ream of paper.
Yeah.
Or a pair.
Yeah.
Okay? We use moles, and we'll talk more about that
Yeah,
later.
very important topic. And lastly, electric current is an amp.
Yep.
And that's just another
Big
one. Yeah, big A. Okay.
That's people